This is a story on how I almost lost my whole entire sneaker collection in just one day.
Plenty of people who live in the evacuation zone over here because service is down.
I woke up in the morning. Today felt like a good day. Looked outside, sun was out, wind was perfect, weather was perfect. And you know how you have them days you're like, oh yeah, today's gonna be a good day. And then you have them other days where it's raining and everything just feels depressing. I hopped out of bed, went to go take a shower, put my essentials on, and then bam, I was ready to hit the road. It was a Tuesday, so we're gonna go to the movies, because every Tuesday the movies is $5. That's actually a steal, by the way. I'm putting y'all on game. But we went to go see a movie. I think it was Wolverine and Deadpool. And that movie was fire. I ain't gonna lie. That movie was good until what happened after the movies. We had went out to the movies. It was cool. Everything was calm. But everything felt a little like on edge. You know what I mean? I had so much anxiety. It was just weird. I had so much anxiety. The vibe in the air was just like something was about to happen. It was just building up to the moment. The wind was like super freaking strong, bro. It was like super strong. Like, I remember driving on the highway that day and literally the wind was blowing the car. Like, I was literally feeling my tires like move like this, like bam. And I was like, what the heck, is something wrong with the car? I thought it was me the whole time. Oh, and there was a lot of accidents that day. Oh my gosh, bro, I totally forgot about that. That day there was at least like 5 or more accidents, and like we just kept seeing a whole bunch of ambulance, cop cars everywhere, car crashes. I was just like, what the heck, until someone told me like, hey, be careful because the winds are super high right now and they're causing a lot of accidents. And then bam, it just clicked. I was like, oh shoot, my car has been like lifting off the ground and I've been seeing a lot of accidents. So after the movies we went to go eat, and keep in mind the movies is right by my house, but where we went to go eat at is like 20 minutes from my house. So it's a little drive away from my house. Ordered some food and everything was good, everything was chill. And then bam, I got a phone call. It was from my mom actually. She called me and then I answered and she said, hey, just to let you know, there's a fire coming towards the house. And I was like, what the hell do you mean there's a fire coming by the house? And she was like, there's a fire a couple streets down from our house and it's heading our way. I'm just on the phone with her and I'm just like, what the hell is going on? Like, damn, there's a fire coming towards the house. It was actually spreading because of the wind was so high. It was literally pushing the fire towards my house. And all I could think of was my shoes, bro. I was literally gonna go drive to my house and freaking throw my shoes out the window, bro. I was gonna come in here if the fire reached the house, throw all the freaking shoes down the window, put it in the car, bro. I was like so dedicated to do that, but luckily that did not happen. In the moment, that's what I was thinking in my head. She was also telling me to stay where you are because the wind is causing a lot of accidents. It's pushing cars to move lanes and cause accidents. So after that, I was like, what can I even do, bro? Like, I had looked up the news on my phone to see where the fire was. I think my mom sent me the YouTube link. So I had looked on the link and then yep, it was for sure right by my house. It was literally like my house was right here. There was a highway in the middle and then there was a fire on the other side. All I had to do was just come this way. There was already fire department there, but at the time they could not contain it. It was literally like so bad. Do I go to the house or am I chilling? Like, am I good because they got it under control, but at the time they didn't? But it seemed like they did. It was 50-50. I didn't even want to drive after that because I was like, the wind is pushing like hella hard, literally lifting the tires off the ground, making you swerve. I just kept calling my mom. I was like, hey, where's the fire at? Where's the fire at? Like every location after. She was like, they're still trying to put it out, but I think we're good. I was just like, all right, so I'm gonna continue through my day, but keep myself around the house though, in case I needed to go to the house, open a window and start throwing shoes out. Luckily I didn't have to do that, but it was just a crazy freaking day. It was a crazy moment. I was just like, wow, bro, I thought I almost lost my whole entire sneaker collection. And keep in mind, I've been collecting since before I got into like high school. So imagine all that work of me collecting shoes that I've been trying to find, and especially for the good prices that I negotiated for. All that shoe collecting, all that money would have been down the drain, bro. It would have just been a horrible day. But thank God, people on the line that fight fire, all the firefighters, all the cops, all the people that helped the city, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for your service. That could have ended so bad. Luckily it didn't. They keep it maintained. Everything was good. I don't think it reached any houses. It was like in a grassy area near apartments. I don't know how it started, but all I know is the wind that day was super strong and it was pushing the fire, spreading it even more. And that huge field was like filled with like tall grass, so all that could have been on fire, and it was just crazy. It just would have kept spreading. Dude, it's just crazy to think that you could be out the house and then something could happen by your house and you don't even know what to do. You don't know if they have it under control, or if you should carry on with your day, or you should come back and try to save stuff, and you just don't know, bro. It's just 50-50. Like, anything could happen in that split second. That's what I learned from that lesson. Like, everything could just be taken away. Just to cherish everything you have. Everything you have is materialistic, but at the same time, there's memories behind it. That's why I care about them so much. But you don't want to lose it, you know? It would have just been bad for me, bro, because my whole channel is about shoes. I like shoes. I collect shoes. I love shoes. So it would have just been like no shoes, you know? Hopefully you like the story time. It's my first story time I've done in like so long. I've done story times like way back when I first started YouTube. But this just goes to show that anything could just be taken away from you in a split second. And you just got to stay on point and cherish everything you have in the moments whenever you receive them. But other than that, you have a safe and blessed day. I'm out. Peace.